Today I'm just going to show you basically how to make an ISO modded disc for GTA IV. This version is going to be the effects from Liberty City. So what you're going to need is an ISO. I'm not going to put any links up because they're quite easy to find if you're quite good on the internet. And basically you'll end up with loads of files like this if you use WinRAR or whatever you're used to. Unzip files. And basically what you're going to do is extract the files here. I've already done it to save us time because it takes a quite age to do it. So basically what you're going to do, you can also download the modded files off the internet, and like I said, quite easy to get ordered. You just got to go around looking and you'll find them. That's what I did. That's basically what everyone does these days. You can learn yourself quite easy on YouTube these days. So you're going to need ABG Xbox 360. This is just a patched ISO through. Basically everyone tells you automatically to go through all these settings, but I just leave them as they are. You can leave it on level 2, but I always put it on level 3 just to make sure. And then I always just change this because I'm from Europe. If you're from the United States, obviously you're going to put your region or China or whatever. But I'm from the UK, so I'm just going to put PAL. And then you're going to find your ISO. I'll go through all the files to find it. Mine's normally in D drive, Xbox, GTA, and it's going to come up like that. Then all you're going to do is launch it. I'm just going to pause the video while this goes through, and then I'll show you it completed at the end. As you can see, it's all gone through alright. And then if you get any yellow or red, then basically you've done something wrong. You'll have to delete the extracted ISO, what you've just done, and re-extract it. So if it all comes through like it's all been done, just close it down. And obviously then you want to go into Xbox Backup Creator. You can find that on YouTube quite easy as well. Don't matter if you get that sign, does it most on Windows 7, but on Windows XP you really don't get that sign. Don't know why it does that. You go to Image Tools, Image Browser, and it does it again one more time. That's the end of that. And then you go to File, Open. And then you've got to find your ISO again, what you've just done the patch on. And there you go. This is all the gaming files and settings and all sorts. So basically, if you've got your own mods, which I have, I got my own mods, and obviously they're called MDA because they're customised. Alright, so basically what you're going to do is change some of the files. So if you download like mod packs, basically you just change everything what's in that mod pack, what you find in here. So you're obviously going to find the commons, and then you're going to have to relocate it. Always going to be on desktop. Put everything on desktop, I advise. It's always easier to find stuff. And you just copy and replace it. The same with the Xbox 360. DLC 1. And make sure you actually do change, because some people just lightly jump, and sometimes don't always click on it and make sure it's actually the DLC 2 you change. So then you can go into the DLC 2, and that's this is how you insert script mods into like your ISO. So you go through DLC 1 and then into commons, into data, and then to this, and then you want to replace your script and go to online scripts. Make sure it's the Lost and Damned. DLC 1 is Lost and Damned, DLC 2 is Ballad of Gay Tony, and you want to make sure most script mods these days are always bigger anyway, so you just click yes. The only thing you're not going to ever do is re-edit this image now once you close it, because it's going to corrupt that, but it'll still burn perfectly good. So after you do them two, you want to close them off and then go into your DLC 2, so you have script mods in the Ballad of Gay Tony. Do pretty much the same what you did in the DLC 1. And we know. And then you want to go into scripts. On the Ballad I have like textured guns, so this is how you put textures in. I've got like a monster vehicle, Like some of my vehicles are rainbow colours and stuff, this is how you put textures in. So you're going to DLC 2 vehicles, make sure it's the DLC not commons one. You go to vehicle image and just replace that. And then you go into your weapons, this is for the guns on the Ballad. Go into weapons E, make sure it's the right one, change that over. And then close that off. Actually, pretty much done with the DLC 1, DLC 2. Now you just go into Xbox 360 models. This is for like both games. And you go into vehicles. This is still the image swap. You go into commons vehicles. Make sure you change the right one over, because otherwise you'll just corrupt and you'll just freeze. You go into and then do the weapons. Find the weapon file. It's done without the heap for the commons. And then car spawns. I don't really put car spawns in, but I'm just going to show you anyway, because I have one what sometimes I use. So you go into data maps, and then these are the different islands and different places. Manhattan, I'm going to change Manhattan 12, replace, go into my maps, Manhattan 12. And then once all that's done, I always just click it and then click off so it brings it all back up. Make sure your commons there in your Xbox 360, make sure everything looks fine. Then just close it off, and again. Right, and now you edit the burn now after you've done that. So obviously you go to image burner. Just wait till my disk drive warms up and detects a disk. Alright, right files to image. So it's all in the image now, but you've got to select it. Go and find where you've that ISO what you extracted. So GTA Xbox, back in the Grand Theft Auto, it's going to come up as a disk image file. So you burn it like that. You've got to, I always click verify once, you don't have to. And then but make sure you untick it, don't leave that on. Don't write above 2.4, 2.4x. Basically that just basically burn all your disks like that, because that's the best way to do it. I've tried changing speeds to see if it does all, and it just messes the disk up. And then you just write image, and I'll try and catch it before it finishes, so you can see it like processing, and so you can see it just done to prove that it'll go on fine. Alright then, catch you in a minute. Right, and then when your disk is complete, you'll end up with this. Operation successful completed, 100%, and all the buffers and drive buffers down. So then just go and stick that in your Xbox if it's flashed, or if you need to know how to hot swap, there's a video in my listings on how to hot swap. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it helps you out. Alright then, thanks for watching.